Hello dear students, welcome to Royal Palace PU College online classes. Dear students, in the previous class we were discussing about the topic that is definite integrals. Okay dear students, now let us continue with our discussion related to our definite integrals. In the previous class already we have discussed with the exercise number 7.9. Today we shall continue with the exercise number 7.10 here. It is a very simple thing. So now let us start with the problems related to our integrals, definite integrals using substitution method. Previous class also we had seen about the very simple examples. So now let us continue with the example number first. That is nothing but integration from -1 to 1 5 x raised to 4 into root of x raised to 5 plus 1 into dx. It is a very simple example here, and how we require to solve it. Now here substitution method means if you are substituting the value, you have to change the integral value also. Okay, that means here if you are substituting, that is put x square plus 5 x square plus 1 is equal to t. Okay, I will substitute here. That means here I will differentiate here, that is 2x dx equal to dt. Okay, so now sorry, it is not 2x, it is x raised to 5 here students. That is 5 x raised to 4, 1 differentiation is 0, dx and dt. Now I will substitute both the values here. But one more thing, we have to change the limit value also. That is when x equal to -1, that implies t ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ ಅಂತ ನೋಡೋಣ. If x equal to -1 here, that is the lower limit, -1 raised to 5, that is -1 only. -1 plus 1, it is nothing but 0. Okay, also when x equal to 1, okay, that implies what is the value for t here? If x equal to 1 here, if I substitute 1 is raised to 5 plus 1, that is 1 plus 1, that is nothing but 2 here. Now what we get here? T is equal to 2 value we got. Okay, now substitute all those value in the above. So what we get here, which is equal to integral from, that is lower limit is 0 here, 0 to 2. Okay, then here 5x raised to 4, 5x raised to 4 andre dt. Okay, then into root of x raised to 5 plus 1, that is nothing but root t. Now easily can integrate. So t raised to 1 by 2, it means what? 0 to 2, t raised to 1 by 2 dt. Now what is a t raised to 1 by 2 value? Okay, that is a x t raised to n formula. T raised to 1 by 2 plus 1 divided by 1 by 2 plus 1. Okay, now here we have to substitute the limits, that is 0 to 2. Okay, 2 ones are 2, that is 2 plus 1, that is 3 by 2. T raised to 3 by 2 divided by 3 by 2. Between the limit what we have? 0 to 2. 0 to 2 here. Now you can take it 2 by 3 outside, that is nothing but here 2 by 3. T raised to 3 by 2, 0 to 2. That is 2 by 3. Now we shall substitute the upper limit first. Upper limit, what is that? 2 raised to 3 by 2. Okay, what we have? 2 raised to 3 by 2 minus 0 to the power of, that is nothing but 0 only. Now what we get here? That is 2 raised to 3 by 2. 2 by 3. Then here 2 raised to 3 by 2 means 2 root 2. Okay, so what we get here? 4 root 2 divided by 3. That is nothing but your required result. Very simple example. Here 2 raised to 3 by 2 means I can write as half plus 1. Half plus 1 means here it is nothing but half means root 2. 1 means 2 raised to 1. But that I had solved it. Okay, this is the first problem. The second one, integration from 0 to 1 tan inverse of x divided by 1 plus x square into dx. It is also a very simple example here. Now here what we have to do here is put tan inverse of x equal to t. Okay, what it is? Put tan inverse of x equal to t. Differentiate both side. Tan inverse of x differentiation is 1 divided by 1 plus x square dx equal to dt. Okay, now here also I will change the limit values. That is when x equal to 0. Okay, what we have? When x equal to 0, that implies t. X is 0 on the tan inverse of 0. Tan inverse of 0 on the value, no, it is 0 only. Similarly, when x equal to 1, okay, the upper limit when x equal to 1, tan inverse of 1. What is the tan inverse of 1 value? That is nothing but here pi by 4. Okay, that value also you can substitute here. So what we get here? That is equal to, okay, which is equal to what we have now? That is 0 to 1 tan inverse of 1 by x square. Tan inverse of x means t. 0 means it is nothing but 0 only. 1 means it is pi by 4. Pi by 4. tan inverse of x means the value will be t. Okay, 1 by x square dx means what it is, dt. Now here integration of what we have, that is nothing but here integration of t. What is the integration of t? That is t square by 2. T square by 2. What do we have between the limit 0 to pi by 4? I will take, if I take here 1 by 2 outside, t raised square to the power of 0 to pi by 4. Okay, now here which is equal to 1 by 2 pi square, okay, divided by 4 fours are what we have, 16. The ultimate, the last answer will be, okay, 16 twos are 32. That is pi square divided by 32. That is your required very simple and easy example here. Okay, dear students, now let us move on with the next one. That is very easy problem. That is third one, integration from 0 to 1 x divided by 1 x square plus 1 dx. Okay, here we can observe that by directly substituting, if I multiply and divide by 2, directly also you can solve it. Without substituting, we will get the same answer. Okay, that is, if I multiply and divide by 2, that is 2x divided by x square plus 1, 1 by 2. What is the integration of 1 by 2 into log of, we are having the formula, that is f dash of x divided by f of x. That is nothing but our log of f of x. That means here x square plus 1 differentiation is 2x. So what will have, log of f of x means log of x square plus 1. Now you can apply the upper limit and lower limit directly, or else by directly making use of substitution. Okay, substitution method ಹೆಂಗೆ ಯೂಸ್ ಮಾಡಬಹುದು ಅಂದ್ರೆ, that is put x square plus 1 equal to t, that is 2x dx equal to dt. I will substitute it, or else x dx equal to what we have, dt divided by 2. Okay, or else what we have, that is x dx equal to, we are having dt by 2. Now substitute the value, that is when x equal to the lower limit, that is 0. When x equal to 0, the t value, okay, x equal to 0 means t value will be 1. When x equal to 1, here the upper limit, what is the t value, 1 square plus 1, that is nothing but 2 only. Now I will substitute both the values here. So what we get, which is equal to integration from when x equal to 0, t is equal to 1. 1 iddaga 2. What we have, x dx, that is nothing but dt by 2, divided by 1 plus x square means what we have, t. I can write as 1 by 2 integration of 1 by t dt, 1 to 2, limit as 1 to 2. That is t equal to 1 to t equal to 2 ಅಂತ ಅರ್ತೀನಿ. ಈಗ 1 by t integration ಏನು, 1 by 2, that is nothing but here log t. Okay, find the log t, then the limit is from 1 to 2, which is equal to, now substitute both the limit, which is equal to, that is log 2 minus log 1. Okay, log 2 minus log 1. So now log 1 value will be 0. What we get, that is log 2, which is equal to, the answer is 1 by 2 into log 2. That is your required very simple and easy example. Okay, dear students, these are all nothing but the easy problems related to our, okay, that is integration by making use of substitution method. So before going to the next video, please pause the video to note it down. Okay, dear students, now let us start with the next problem. So what is the next problem here? That is root of sin theta into cos raised to phi theta into d theta. Now here of course we have to make use of substitution here, but what exactly we have to do here, that is important. So can I write it as integration from 0 to pi by 2 root of sin theta into cos raised to 4 theta into cos theta d theta. Cos raised to 4 can I write it as 0 to pi by 4, okay, root of sin theta. Cos means 1 minus sin square, I can write. Cos square means 1 minus sin square whole square. Okay, why? Because this cos raised to square means I can write as cos square whole square. Cos square means 1 minus sin square whole square into cos theta d theta. Okay, now here what we have to substitute is put sin theta is equal to t. I will substitute. Okay, so what we get, sin theta t theta differentiation is cos theta d theta is equal to dt. Sin theta, that is cos theta d theta is equal to dt. Now we can substitute both upper and lower limit. Okay, so what we have, that is when when theta is equal to, when theta is equal to 0, that implies t is equal to, what will be the value? That is 0. When theta is equal to pi by 4, the value will be, the value for t will be, that is pi by 4. That means here sin pi by 4, the value will be 1 by root 2. Okay, that is t value. T is equal to 1 by root. It is pi by 2. It is, dear student, it is pi by 2. That is sin pi by 2. The value will be 1 here. It is pi by 2 here, not pi by 4. Now you substitute everything here in the above question. So what we get, which is equal to integration. When theta is equal to 0, t is also 0. When theta is equal to pi by 2, t is equal to value is 1. Here what we have, root of t into 1 minus t square whole square. Okay, into cos theta d theta value will be here dt. Okay, now we can multiply here. Before multiplying, 1 minus t square whole square, which is equal to integration from 0 to 1, that is root t into 1 square plus t square whole square, that is t raised to 4 minus of 2t square into what we have, that is dt. Now you multiply it by root t. That is nothing but here 0 to 1 into root t into 1 root t plus root t into t raised to 4. Okay, and then again minus 2 into root t, okay, 2 into root t into t square into dt. Now you can multiply it. So what it is, t raised to, I will simplify here, that is 0 to 1 t raised to 1 by 2 plus t raised to 1 by 2 into t raised to 4 minus 2 raised to 1 by 2 t square into dt. Very, very simple example here. Okay, fine. And here also cos theta d theta value will be here dt only. Okay, 1 minus t square I will get. Now here what we get here, now here I will simplify once again, that is 0 to 1 t raised to 1 by 2 plus t raised to 4 plus 1 by 2 plus 4 here, that is nothing but here 8 plus, that is 9 by 2 minus of 2 raised to 3 by 2 dt. Okay, then which is equal to t raised to 1 by 2. T raised to 1 by 2 means what we get, t raised to 1 by 2 plus 1 divided by 1 by 2 plus 1 plus of t raised to 9 by 2 plus 1 divided by 9 by 2 plus 1 minus of 2 into t raised to 3 by 2. What it is, t raised to 3 by 2 plus 1 divided by 3 by 2 plus 1 plus an okay, no constant will be there since it is an definite integral here. Now here what we have to substitute is the limits. What is the limit? 0 to 1 here. Substitute the limits. So what we get here? First of all, t raised to 1 by 2. That is here t raised to 3 by 2. 3 by 2 means 2 by 3 plus next what we have, 9 by 2 means 11 by 2. 2 by 11, t raised to 11 by 2. Then minus of here 2 by 3 plus 1, that is nothing but here 5 by 2. What we get, 4 by 5 here, then t raised to 5 by 2 between the limit 0 to 1 here. Next here, now we can substitute both upper limit minus of lower limit value here. So what we get here, that is nothing but here, which is equal to, okay, so what we have here, now substitute t is equal to 1, the upper limit, that is 2 by 3 plus 2 by 11 minus 4 by what we have here, t raised to 3 by 2, that is 5 by 2 here, again it is 5 only, that is minus 5 by 4 by 5 here. Upper limit minus of lower limit t is equal to 0 means the value will be 0 here. Now substitute it, that is by taking the LCM, okay, the LCM will be 231 and the answer will be 64 here. 64 is the answer here. You can take the LCM, okay, you can take the LCM and then you can find out the value here. It is a very, very simple and easy example. Okay, dear students, now let us start with the next one, that is the fifth example. The fifth example is 0 to pi by 2, 0 to pi by 2 sin x divided by 1 plus cos square x dx. 0 to pi by 2 sin x divided by 1 plus cos square x. Now here what we have here, that is nothing but here sin 1 plus cos square x. I will substitute here, I will make use of substitution and then we can solve it. That is, put cos x equal to t. That implies what we have, minus sin x dx equal to what we have, dt. Okay, minus sin x dx equal to dt we have. Now you substitute the value here, but along with the substitution, that is when when x equal to the lower limit 0, that implies t value will be 1 here, cos 0, that is nothing but 1. Okay, and also when x equal to pi by 2, okay, when x equal to the upper limit, that is t is equal to, what is the value? That is cos pi by 2, the value will be 0 here. Now you okay, now here we have to substitute all these values in the above integral. So what we get, when x equal to 0, okay, what is the t value? That is the t equal to 1. When x equal to pi by 2, what is the t value? The t value is 0. Sin x dx here, now what is the value? That is sin x dx. Sin x dx means what is the value? Minus dt. And here 1 plus cos square, that is nothing but here 1 plus t square. Dx, sin x dx means minus dt. Okay, now I will take the minus sign outside, that is minus 1 to 0, 1 divided by 1 plus t square dt. Now what is the integration of 1 divided by 1 plus t square? That is nothing but minus of tan inverse of t between the limit 1 to 0 here. Now you can substitute both upper limit and lower limit. That is minus of tan inverse of 0 minus of tan inverse of 1. Now what is the value here? Tan inverse of 0 means it is 0. Tan inverse of 1, that is nothing but here pi by 4. So what is the answer here? Pi by 4 is your required answer. Very, very simple and easy example here. Okay, dear students, now let us move on to the next example. What is the next example here? That is integration of, okay, 0 to 1, integration of 0 to 1, that is sine inverse of 2x divided by 1 plus x square into dx. 2x divided by 1 plus x square dx. Now here how to solve it? It is very, very simple. That is, okay, now here first of all I will substitute here. What we can substitute is put here x equal to tan theta. Okay, x equal to tan theta means here what we can substitute here is, so here we are having dx equal to tan theta differentiation is secant square theta into d theta. Secant square theta into d theta is your integration, differentiation. Now here you substitute the limits value, that is when x equal to 0, that is the lower limit, x equal to 0 means theta equal to tan inverse of 0, the value will be 0. Okay, theta is equal to 0. And also when x equal to 1, that implies theta equal to 1 means tan inverse of 1, that is nothing but here pi by 4. Pi by 4. Now you substitute all this value here. You substitute all this value here. So what we get is integral from the limit value is 0 to pi by 4. Okay, the limit value is 0 to pi by 4. Then sine inverse of what we have, that is sine inverse of 2, okay, tan theta, 2 tan theta divided by 1 plus tan square theta into dx means what we have, secant square theta into d theta. Now here 2 tan theta divided by 1 plus tan square means what it is, sin 2 theta, which is equal to 0 to pi by 4. Okay, that is sine inverse of, okay, sin 2 theta, okay, into secant square theta d theta. Now here sine inverse of sin 2 theta, the value will be 2 theta into secant square theta into d theta. The value is 0 to pi by 4. Now you can take 2 outside and then you can integrate it, which is equal to 2 into integration of 0 to pi by 4 theta into secant square theta d theta. Now you can integrate by parts, that is u into v. What we get here, that is 2 as it is, theta as it is, integration of secant square theta. What is integration of secant square theta? That is nothing but tan theta. Okay, now here a limit is from 0 to pi by 4. The limit is from 0 to pi by 4. Okay, fine. First thing, minus of integral from 0 to pi by 4, integration of that is a tan theta, integration of secant square theta is tan theta into differentiation of theta is 1 d theta. Okay, now which is equal to 2 into, now you can substitute the limit, theta is equal to pi by 4 here. Theta is equal to pi by 4 means here pi by 4 tan theta, tan pi by 4, the value will be 1. Minus of lower limit means theta is 0, the value will be 0. Tan theta differentiation is log of secant theta between the limit that is 0 to pi by 4. Okay, between the limit 0 to pi by 4 here. So here that is a 2 into integration of pi by 4, okay, pi by 4 minus of, now substitute the upper limit, secant pi by 4. What is the value for cos pi by 4? That is 1 by root 2. The value will be here log, okay, root 2, okay, log root 2 minus of secant 0, the value will be 1, that is nothing but log 1. Okay, that is both upper and lower limit. Now what we get, that is a 2 into pi by 4 minus of, what we get here, log of root 2. What is the value here? Log of root 2 minus of log 1 value will be 0. The log 1 value will be 0. So ultimately what we get here, pi by 2 minus 2 log root 2. Here log 2 means it is nothing but here pi by 2 minus of log root 2 square, that is nothing but here pi by 2 minus what we have, root 2 square, that is nothing but 2 only. So what we get, the answer is pi by 2 minus log 2. Here we are making use of the logarithm property. What is the log property? That is b a log b. Okay, a log b equal to log of b to the power of a. Okay, now we shall start with the last problem of this particular exercise, that is integration of, okay, ಏನದು integration of 0 to 2 x into root of x plus 2 into dx, x plus 2 into dx. Okay, now we have to integrate it. So what we get here, that is nothing but here, now here put substitution, it is a very very important concept. We have to get rid of that root ಹೋಗಬೇಕು. Okay, we have to remove that root, means the inside the limit we should have in terms of square. So therefore what we'll substitute is put x plus 2 is equal to t square. Now substitute it. So what we get, that implies here x differentiate, that is dx is equal to 2t dt, 2t dt. Here what is the value here? That is nothing but x equal to t square minus 2. X square is equal to t square minus 2 here. Substitute it. So what we have, that is, and also about the limit value, that is when x equal to 0, the lower limit, the t value 0 in between, it is root 2, one thing. Then when x equal to 2, that implies t is equal to 2 plus 2, that is 4. T square equal to 4 means t is equal to 2 here, that is plus or minus root of. Now you will substitute both of the values in the above. What we have here, that is integration from 0 means it is root 2, and here 2 here. Then what we have here, that is x means what it is, t square minus 2 into root of what we have, x plus 2 means t square, dx means what we have, 2t dt, which is equal to what we have here, root 2 to 2. Okay, root 2 to 2. Here t square minus 1, t square minus 2, t square and t, and here root t square, here we have 2t, I will take 2 outside, t into t, that is nothing but t square dt. So what is the answer we get here, that is a 2 into integral from root 2 to 2, okay, t square into t square, that is a t raised to 4 minus of 2t square into dt. Now easily you can integrate it. So what we get here, which is equal to 2 into integration of t raised square, t raised to 4 means t raised to 5 by 5 minus of 2 into t raised to 3 divided by 3 between the limit, that is root 2 divided by 2. Now we can substitute both upper limit as well as the lower limit value here. So what we get here, which is equal to the upper limit. So what we have for the upper limit, that is a 2 here, 2 raised to 5 divided by 5 minus of 2 into 2 cube divided by 3, the upper limit, minus of, okay, minus of lower limit. Lower limit is, it is root 2 whole to the power of 5 divided by 5 minus 2 into root 2 cube divided by 3. Okay, we have substituted both upper and lower limit values. So the last answer is 16 into root 2 divided by 15 into root 2 plus 1. That is a required result. You just calculate it, that's all. It is a simple calculation. You can take LCM and you can calculate it. Okay, dear students, it is all about our exercise number 7.10. In the next class, we shall start with the very important properties related to our definite integrals. So there are nearly up to 6 properties, and out of these 6 properties, one compulsory will be asked in examination for 6 marks. Okay dear students, till that please pause the video to note it down. Thank you.